NPP considering legal action to stop Alan Cash from using United Party as the name for his new party. Ni nyinaa ne sɛ ɛna ne 3 days anaa 4 days ana yɛwura Alan Cash ɛlanche party no wɔde ne din ɛbɛto dwa a yɛfrɛ no United Party UP. Yɛn nyinaa nso nim sɛ ansa na ɛbɛto ba no na ɛyɛ afefrantɔ movement for change. Na movement for change no baeɛ nyinaa ne nteɛ sɛ by and by no baba be changing na ayɛ political party, and indeed it has come to pass. What change no na wei asɛm yi ɛkɔbaeɛ no ana ɛkɔbaa sɛ MP a ɔno nso wɔ NPP mu New Patriotic Party a ɔyɛ MP ɛwɔ Wareware constituency nso de abɛto dwa sɛ no, they will find some means to stop Alan Cash from using the name UP because UP no ɛyɛ NPP amanyɔkuo party bi a na ɛwɔ hɔ nom don bɔ buzi ata senti sɛ ɔbɛfale legal action against it. MP a wɔde saa nkɔmmɔ wei ɛbaeɛ no yɛfrɛ no Sia Kabiru ɔyɛ Wareware MP. Sɛm no baeɛ no ɛtɔɔ dwa no social media waves no so no obiara ɛtwe ne serɛ ne abasa ɛbɛkɔ ne yɛkɔ akɔdi nkɔmmɔ aberɛ a MP ne one of our sister station no ɛdi nkɔmmɔ anaasɛ ɔmɔyɛ interviews no bɛkɔ ne yɛkɔ akɔdi nkɔmmɔ anaasɛ yɛkɔ akɔtie nkɔmmɔ a ɛkɔɔ soɔ no na afei no yɛba nso a yɛba abɛtoa so be subscribe to our channel Kasamami TV or the social media handle. Subscribe and share na afofo nso enable nhwe. Yenko di enkomo eba.
Still on the NPP, it is considering legal action to stop Alan Chermanton's newly formed party from adopting the name United Party. Walewale MP Kabiru argues that the name choice is problematic and could mislead the public, given the NPP's historical roots in the United Party tradition. The minority MP accuses Alan Chermanton's team of attempting to hide under the flag of the UP tradition, potentially distorting political history. The Walewale MP says the NPP will test the name's legitimacy in court, confident of that it has a strong case. Now let's engage the NPP or the MP who has been speaking on this particular matter. First, you said the NPP is headed to court over the use of United Party. You say that you're considering. Tell me whether or not you have arrived at a finality or you have arrived at a final conclusion that you will pursue this. But if you do, what exactly will give the party the legal or moral claim to this name?
Yes, but first and foremost, it is not an NPP decision as a political party. I am only a member of the New Patriotic Party who has been elected on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party to represent the good people of Walewale as their lawmaker. And the laws of this country are sacred, and that if there's any potential breach of any law, there's a need to bring finality and clarity to that particular matter so that everyone will be at it. The government of my case is that the United Party was a political party formed on the 13th of October 1957. That party was dissolved following the passage of a law by the National Assembly to make Ghana a one-party state. But the history of the now New Patriotic Party, which was formed somewhere in July 1992, was actually having his roots. He's taking his root from the United Party, led by Abrefa Buja, K.A. Buja. So one cannot understand why in October 2025, Mr. Alan Chermanton is forming a political party and using the name of a political party which the NPP tradition is derived from. You are basically robbing the New Patriotic Parties of its heritage if we allow the name to stand. And though the Section 10 of the Political Parties Act clearly prohibits the use of a name that is likely to send confusion in the minds of people, I wonder why the Electoral Commission went ahead to still give them the provisional certificate to operate. Nonetheless, admit that it's a provisional certificate, and then subject to any petition, they are bound to review their decision.
And so when you head to court finally, you're going to be asking, under which particular law would you be triggering this?
I have just made provision or reference to the Political Parties Act, which is the laws of the country, which is about the naming or taking names that are similar or that are likely to bring confusion in the minds of people as to which political party you are referring to. That is one. Yeah, I mean, they could also come in a civil action. You understand that people, lawyers, will probably guide and advise that this is a typical case of past law. I mean, an act intending to take the name, the businesses, and customer of a particular company, if we consider political party in the light of corporate entities incorporated for that matter. So these are possible avenues, and of course, if advised by counsel, and they would be very much clinical with the laws. But I believe that this particular name is in breach of Section 10 of the Political Parties Act. I believe that it amounts to passing off, and there are laws on the trademark infringement in the country that are supposed to help us resolve the matter.
In an attempt, would you as well be taking on the Electoral Commission, because at least they saw that law and still issued and allowed them to use that name?
Well, I understand that the certificate issue is temporal. It's not a binary, it's not a final certificate. We've had political parties, EC issue provisional certificates to political parties which have not seen the light of day at the end of the day. So you not fault them. It's also based on their careful look at the law. They also understand that they don't have the right to the interpretation of the law, and that what they ordinarily look at is what they are going to apply. And someone brings the matter to their attention and they investigate, or they still deny, the person proceeds to court and then determine the legal rights thereof. I'm sure the EC would oblige. So I don't have issue with the Electoral Commission. Okay. But there is a political party that has been formed that my issues are directed.
I mean, I hear you give a bit of history and background to this particular matter, but particularly, are you concerned more about the brand protection or historical preservation?
It is the historical preservation of the New Patriotic Party that is at stake here. And it's not about the praises behind the party. I have no issue. They came under Movement for Change. We all saw their performance. I mean, I don't think that nothing significant would change if they are even a political party properly incorporated or properly established. So my only issue is to the fact that you cannot sit down and allow someone to rob the history of the New Patriotic Party and to deny us of our historical antecedents and how we have come to be called the New Patriotic Party today. We make reference to the UGCC. We make reference to the Popular Front Party. We make reference to the Northern People's Party. We make reference to the National Liberation Movement because they are part and parcel of the history of the New Patriotic Party.
What then would you say to people who say that this appears like the NPP? If no, I mean, you have said that it's not the party in general, it is you. But people, of course, will impute this as well into the party. That it makes the NPP appear quite threatened by the Alan Chairman's new movement. And how do you respond to this perception?
Right. I mean, it's just so far-fetched, and it is too remote for anyone to assume that a member.
Yeah, that was Walewale MP, Kabiru, in summer or the two that abra one sister station, AD and Como. Now we mono ana sister station, Ebusan say, the ensemo ekoso a man for beka bibi to say. Bia na threat bi ma NPP and I say den political preservation, and was yes political preservation is and say party no we're making references bebre UP every party front back how many so party ni mu just a lot of party omo ka omo bo mu nyina nti say wo te ho afiri kurum dia you form your own party and name it instead of using party ne na will breach the contract, the historic preservation. Now you were breaching it. Inti ono de ono ana yi and what they call court and your party ne interest. But who say ono no ontena ho emma jura alankash enyusu United Party no. Na we no owie no ana ekoba say Abubakar Sadiq Boniface oye National Chairman Emma United Party so Ebeka Saye. And in Kasa mu no what the nsem bi to dwa ne nsem na what to dwa ne emudo what the ye no Muslims esom ho what to dwa na wo ka bibi se wo ware baako mienu miensa na se wo gyae enya de se besa ba back aware no Muslim so mu no yenye ne saa. Isenti Alankas atene ho a eno ano no they will not even entertain NPP. Say NPP beka say omra mejone. Opka no kasa kwa mu yenko tie nsema Boniface nso etuda.
7 teams that came together. Have you forgotten of Ayeke? Have you forgotten of SG Anto? Have you forgotten of Modestu Sapadu, Amadou Baba, Baba Nada, Chiroma, and the rest? When you come, you talk of 3. Is that right? No. Capital no. So please, we have come together. That the rejected stone will always become what? Cornerstone of the foundation. We were sacked, but today they claim they are giving us amnesty. What does amnesty mean? What crime has our new leader committed? What crime did I commit in MPP for you to sack me? And today you are telling me you are giving me amnesty. No way. No way. When you divorce in Islam, when you divorce a woman 3 times, she's no longer your wife. Since that kingdom come. I consider myself. I consider people like Baba Alhaji in the Islamic fraternity. We don't belong to anybody. We came and contributed. Ghana first. We believe in Ghana and nothing else.
Yɛrɛwase bebree sɛ wogye bere ɛhwɛ Kasamame TV sɛ ayi bansini yakramo.